What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Keith Ballin, man, and I am back with another video. And Skip Bayless was out here wilding. Skip Bayless did what? Joy Taylor did what? An explosive lawsuit has just been revealed to the public, and we gotta go over this situation today, y'all. This lawsuit has alleged some serious things, and it is a lot of shocking claims that have been alleged in this lawsuit by the former hairdresser at FS1. So we gonna just get straight into it, man. And I'm gonna kind of make this a two-parter. We're gonna go ahead and do a brief overview of the lawsuit. I'm gonna look at this article and I'll give an outline as to what was actually going on at FS1, man, while Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and Joy Taylor was all there. And we thought those was the good old days. That's when we liked the show the most. You had Skip and Shannon going at it, Joy Taylor sitting up there moderating. But it turns out things were very dirty behind the scenes. So I'm looking at this article out of Front Office Sports. It says Fox, Skip Bayless, and others sued on 14 counts, including sexual battery. The suit alleges Bayless offered the plaintiff 1.5 million to have blank with him, and that an FS1 executive grabbed her buttocks at a party. So let's get into this article. A former Fox Sports hairstylist alleges in a lawsuit that a network executive used his position to sexually harass women, as well as that Skip Bayless touched her inappropriately and propositioned her for smacks. Nushin Faraji, who says she worked at Fox Sports from 2012 through last August, made a series of allegations in the 42-page lawsuit obtained by Front Office Sports. Fox, Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, Fox Sports EVP, Executive Vice President Charlie Dixon, Bayless, and FS1 host Joy Taylor are listed as defendants in the lawsuit. In the suit filed Friday in Los Angeles, Faraji alleges that Dixon, the head of content for FS1, grabbed her buttocks, grabbed her cheeks while at a birthday party in West Hollywood. Why would that man go up and grab her cheeks like that? When she relayed the encounter to Taylor, the Fox host allegedly told her, "Get over it," according to the suit. Now, why would Joy Taylor say that? Could it be she was used to this type of behavior, allegedly? We'll find out more about Joy later on in this video. Stay tuned. Joy Taylor allegations is coming. So we continue. The lawsuit seeks class action status on behalf of Faraji and other non-exempt Fox employees working in California over the past 4 years. Faraji seeks unspecified monetary damages and a jury trial. After starting work on the Undisputed Morning Show starring Skip Bayless, the suit alleges he began giving Faraji lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing against her chest, her breast. The single mother alleges she repeatedly told Bayless she was not interested in him and did not date at work. She also claims she told Bayless she was suffering from ovarian cancer after developing issues with her left ovary in an effort to halt his advances. So she was willing to lie to this man and say, "Look, I got cancer. You can't get these cheeks. I got cancer." And Skip didn't care. Skip didn't care. So it goes on. Instead, Bayless became more aggressive over the years, according to the suit. He allegedly offered Faraji 1.5 million to have sex with him.
I pay for the pussy, okay. I pay for the pussy, okay. I pay for the pussy, okay.
Skip is out of his mind. Skip is out of his body. What the hell is going on with Skip Bayless? And claimed he could change her life. The suit also claims Bayless accused Faraji of sleeping with Shannon Sharp, his co-star on Undisputed. So not only was Skip being aggressive, became more and more aggressive trying to get this hairstylist to sleep with him. He said, yo, I got 1.5 mil on the debit card right now. He got so mad, he started dirty macking on Shannon Sharp. He's like one of those guys in high school trying to get that girl. Hey, you slept with my homeboy, man. Why you ain't gonna lay it down with me? What's so different between us? Skip, you 73 years old. You 70 plus, man. So he was willing to throw Shannon Sharp under the bus. He's saying, yo, why did you smash Shannon, but I can't get cheeks? Skip Bayless is dirty macking. So back to the suit. The suit alleges approximately 1 week later, Mr. Bayless made yet another advance at Miss Faraji. Miss Faraji responded, Skip, stop. You have a wife. Mr. Bayless responded, aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives?
It's my turn!
Oh my God, Skip is going mad, man. Skip is out of his mind. Miss Faraji responded that her father was dead, and when Mr. Bayless looked taken aback, she made an excuse to leave. During her time at Fox, Faraji alleges she made multiple complaints to the human resources and employee relation departments. Meanwhile, the suit alleges Taylor began insulting Ms. Faraji on a personal and professional level after their friendship ended. The suit also alleges that Taylor mocked the English pronunciation of Faraji, who is of Persian descent. Her lengthy tenure at Fox Sports and not so thinly veiled references to multiple anonymous witnesses suggest that she may have the receipts to back up her version of the events, said a law sports attorney and co host of the podcast Conduct Detrimental. Just as importantly, she raised these issues with coworkers, which in jurors' eyes could boost the credibility of these claims. Ms. Faraji brings forth this action because for over a decade at Fox, she was forced to endure a misogynistic, racist, and ableist workplace where executives and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity. The suit alleges. When Ms. Faraji and others came forward to report the wrongdoing, instead of addressing their concerns, Fox retaliated against them while the perpetrators and those who protected them were inexplicably promoted. This case thus represents yet another in a long line of cases chronicling the toxic culture at Fox, marked by bad promises and repeated failures to address a poisonous and entrenched patriarchy. Fox Sports released the following statement to FOS. We take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time, given this pending litigation. So the rest of this article pretty much talks about Fox history, Shannon Sharp leaving, and other hosts. It goes on to say this suit clears Cowherd of any wrongdoing, saying that throughout her entire tenure at Fox, Mr. Cowherd was professional and respectful to Ms. Faraji and her coworkers. But that is pretty much the gist of the Skip Bayless part. So you guys heard it, man. Skip Bayless constantly trying to get at this chick, man. This guy's 73 years old, sitting up there a whole horn dog, trying to hang and bang with this lady constantly on several instances, man. This dude pressing up against her chest, trying to feel on nipples, and whatever the case may be. And this dude went as low to offer 1.5 million to bang this chick, bro. Are you crazy, bro? Are you crazy? So Skip Bayless wanted her bad, man. And it says she filed these complaints to human resources. So she may have proof and evidence. That's what's going to hurt Skip Bayless and Joy Taylor in this case. She might have evidence. They may have to settle. They may have to settle this case, man. And if they do, man, Skip Bayless, his on air personality career has been over. But Joy Taylor, she may get pulled off of the air. Now, speaking of Joy Taylor, let's get into some of her more damaging claims in this lawsuit. Now, I haven't been able to find the entire lawsuit online, but what I have found is bits and pieces of it surfacing on social media. So we're just going to get started with Taylor and her alleged sleeping around with Mr. Dixon, an executive at Fox Sports, man. So it says here, and I'm reading directly from the suit, in approximately March 2016, Miss Faraji met Miss Taylor, an aspiring sports personality that had recently moved from Miami to Los Angeles for the opportunity of airtime at Fox. At the time, Miss Taylor did not have a regular position, but will fill in on a day to day basis when talent at work was sick or otherwise missed time. Miss Taylor told Miss Faraji that she was recently wed, but her husband remained in Miami and that she was lonely in Los Angeles. Miss Taylor then befriended Miss Faraji. In approximately May 2016, Miss Taylor asked Miss Faraji to meet for a drink in Santa Monica. When Miss Faraji arrived, she found Miss Taylor with an older man. Hmm? Fox Sports Executive Vice President of Content, Mr. Dixon. As Executive Vice President, Mr. Dixon is responsible for overseeing all content and production at FS1. Ms. Faraji, however, did not know Mr. Dixon. When Mr. Dixon went to buy them another round of spicy margaritas, Miss Faraji asked who he was. Miss Taylor responded that he was just a friend. Following that night, whenever Miss Faraji would meet with Miss Taylor for drinks or food, Mr. Dixon would arrive with Miss Taylor or show up later in the night and leave with Miss Taylor. He would always buy rounds of drinks and or food. From their body language, Miss Faraji suspected that the pair were sleeping with each other. And although this concerned Miss Faraji, as she knew Miss Taylor was recently married, Miss Faraji kept her opinions to herself. In approximately June 2016, while at work, Miss Faraji noticed Mr. Dixon in the elevator. Surprised by the coincidence, Miss Faraji found Miss Taylor and told her excitedly, "The guy who always buys our drinks was in the elevator." Miss Taylor quickly silenced Miss Faraji, explaining who he was. Miss Faraji became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that such relationship was unsafe. Miss Taylor told her not to worry about it. Miss Faraji continued to be friends with Miss Taylor, but tried to distance herself as she considered the situation dangerous as well as morally wrong, as Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon were both married. In approximately July 2016, word spread amongst Fox employees about a new show that was going to be a big deal as it would star Mr. Bayless and Shannon Sharp. It was known that Fox was looking for women with significant TV experience to also star. Therefore, it came as a surprise when Fox announced that Miss Taylor, who was a bartender and radio host in Miami with very little TV experience, would be the moderator of the new show a sports debate program, Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Mr. Bayless later disclosed to Miss Faraji that he did not want Miss Taylor on the show, but Mr. Dixon was adamant that Miss Taylor would star. I wonder why. Anyway, at first, Mr. Dixon arranged a dinner between Mr. Bayless and Miss Taylor where she arrived in provocative clothing and acted in a provocative manner. When that did not change Mr. Bayless' opinion of Miss Taylor, Mr. Dixon asked him to approve of her as a favor to him. Reluctantly, Mr. Bayless agreed to do so as a favor to his friend. Now, this is where it gets devious for Joy Taylor, man. This is where it gets spooky, man. So let's get into it. Continue on reading. Around August of 2016, Miss Faraji attended a dinner with Miss Taylor and her husband and Mr. Dixon and his wife. During the dinner, Miss Taylor's husband became suspicious that Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon were having a sexual relationship. Soon after the dinner, Miss Taylor's husband found evidence of the inappropriate relationship and divorced Miss Taylor. In approximately September 2016, Undisputed started. Miss Taylor requested that Miss Faraji do her hair. We ain't gonna worry about that part. Okay, man. So here we go. Let's get to the explosive part on Joy Taylor, man. I had to pull up a whole new article. I couldn't get the entire lawsuit, but here we go. FS1 host Joy Taylor used sexual relationships with ex NFL star, co host Emmanuel Acho, and network executive Charlie Dixon to further her career. According to the bombshell lawsuit facing a number of sports media's biggest names. What's more, the glamorous 37-year-old broadcaster, Joy Taylor, allegedly schemed to protect her job at the network by fabricating a sexual misconduct allegation against Dixon, a Fox Sports executive vice president in charge of talent. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. So yeah, Joy Taylor was up there letting anybody hit, dotting around, doing all that, whatever the case may be, so that she could move up in the company. But you mean to tell me she was planning to lie about it? Had Dixon ever became a problem for her? That is crazy. Scheming to lie on a man about something that serious, man, that is insane, bro. So it goes on to say, once Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to Taylor, she would follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself on her. Reads a portion of the lawsuit filed Friday in Los Angeles on behalf of the hairstylist Nushin Faraji. Taylor, Dixon, former FS1 host Skip Bayless, and the Fox Corporation are named in Faraji's lawsuit, much of which focuses on allegation of sexual battery, negligent supervision, retaliation, and other hostile workplace issues between 2012 and August of 2024. So basically, Joy Taylor is accused of dismissing Faraji's complaints about sexual harassment. Also, Taylor admittedly used sex to advance her career, first with Dixon and then with Acho, and then had a devious plot to lie on the executive if he ever got in her way. So that's pretty much the news, guys. Now let's get into this. Yo, Skip Bayless is crazy, bro. Skip Bayless, man. What is wrong with you, old man? You that horny, bro? I am in shock that all this was going on behind the scenes, behind a show that we loved, man. We was rooting for y'all, man. We woke up every morning trying to watch this show to see Skip and Shannon debating. But don't tell me after the show was over, Skip was over there pressing up against this woman, trying to beg this woman to get her draws, to clap them cheeks at 73 years old, running around here with terrible takes and being horny. What the hell is going on at FS1, man? You got the executives grabbing cheeks. You got the executives sleeping with hosts in order to boost their position at the company. And Skip Bayless, he didn't even want to clap Joy Taylor cheeks. He didn't want her. So the executive arranged a meeting between Joy, Skip, and himself, trying to get Skip to like Joy Taylor more and change his opinion on her. And she came in wearing the thought clothes, man, dressing provocative, man, talking provocative, man, trying to entice Skip. And he said, nah, I'm Mr. Ain't Going. I want the hairstylist. I don't want you, Joy. You don't bring joy to me. And so Skip Bayless ended up saying, you know what, man, I don't like this Joy Taylor chick. She's a thought. She thotting and bopping. But as a favor to my friend, Mr. Charlie Dixon, the executive, I'm going to go ahead and let her continue to moderate on Undisputed. So you had that going on. And then with Joy Taylor, you had her telling Miss Faraji to get over these assault claims. You had Skip Bayless saying, yo, Miss Faraji, hey, I got 1.5 mil. Shorty, what you think? I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? And she said, hell no, Skip. You old, washed up man. I don't want your Peter in my skeeter. So you got that going on. And then you got Joy Taylor, man, sleeping around with damn near everybody at the company, man, allegedly, to boost her position. So Skip Bayless and Joy Taylor, some damaging claims against them, damaging accusations made against them by Miss Faraji in this 42-page lawsuit filed in Los Angeles. And my mind is blown. I mean, this is going to be in the news cycle for weeks to come. I will continue to update you guys on what's going on. Shannon Sharp was briefly mentioned, but only by Skip Bayless in an effort to dirty Mac on Shannon, saying to Miss Faraji in his aggressive efforts to smash, to get those cheeks, he said, yo, how the hell you let my boy Shannon hit and not me? So Skip tried to pull that card out of his back pocket. If you let that man hit, you let my boy hit. Why couldn't I? So that was the only time Shannon Sharp, so far that I know of, was mentioned in this lawsuit. But man, this is crazy information, crazy news. I'm going to hurry up and try to get this video out to you guys, and I will come back as more updates reveal themselves, man. But I want y'all to drop in the comments, man, and let me know, what do y'all think about this lawsuit, man? What do y'all think about Skip Bayless harassing this woman to get those cheeks? And what do y'all think about the devious nature of what Joy Taylor is accused of in this lawsuit, man? Make sure to leave a comment below, man. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We getting consistent with content all year, man, but with lawsuits like this, they're just dropping information into my hands. I didn't even have to work hard and search for this story. But once again, I appreciate everybody that's watching the videos, man. And hey, I'm out of here, man. Peace.